Well, we're here at Shasta Athletic Club, and once again, my name is Lisa. I'm a fitness instructor here at the club, and I sat down with Charlie to have our fireside chat. And I'm going to start with the burning question that is on everyone's mind.
Oh, yes, that is a hot topic right now.
Yes,
Let me guess.
Okay, go ahead.
When will the club open?
That's it. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, well, the county has moved well into phase 2 of their reopening process. We're anticipating phase 3 to open up fairly soon. Now, no definite answer in that. We're waiting for the county, who's been coordinating at a lot of different levels to get us back up and running.
Awesome. Well, we're excited. I know we are excited to come back.
I'm excited. I want to be back. Hey, I get it. We all want to get back to normal life as quickly as possible. I want to. Actually, I like to take a vacation after all this, but that'll come. And I know it's on everybody's mind. Hey, this place is opening, that place is opening. What about gyms? I do believe in guidelines. I have a 40-year career in this industry. It has served me well to be prudent and to put my members and staff's interests first.
And we appreciate that. We do. So, as we are getting ready to open.
And I just went off script, by the way, because I wasn't supposed to say any of that type of thing. And we can leave that in because it is important. I do get it. I have a lot of friends that think this is a hoax, this is a political thing. It is what it is. We've got science, we have fact, we have finance, we have moral questions. They're going to come together at some point, and we will open.
All right. There are many different opinions about it.
Yes, there
Which
are.
is why we weren't going to talk about
That's
it.
right. Well,
but it's okay because it is. It's on everybody's mind. So
yeah.
Well, let's transition then to what might the members expect when we open? Because I imagine that in light of all the things that are happening and things that we're seeing as businesses begin to open, things are going to be different, right? It's not going to be like it was before. So what might they expect?
Well, I know we spoke in our last fireside chat about some of the things that we have done around the club that have been very important. But there are some other things which would include, for example, in our first week, we plan to open in what's considered a soft opening. In other words, condensed schedules, maybe some limited amenities and programming, and then we'll evaluate that from there. We want to see the flow. We want to see how well we do as a team and how well you guys as members respond to that. So you want to go over some of this?
Yeah, so I thought we'd kind of break this down, and we made a list of things that I thought might be on your mind that we'll go over. So let's talk about the schedule. What might that schedule look like?
The club will open its normal hours as far as the opening hours.
Okay.
That first week, we're going to close a little earlier. Now, all these numbers and figures and facts will be uploaded to our website, our social media, our emails. We're hanging loose, though, because we don't want to hit you with something that might change when we get the information from the county. So just be patient on that. It will appear. We will alert you when that appears. But yes, we're going to have some condensed operating hours initially.
Okay. And so what does that mean for things like childcare?
Once again, we anticipate that answer coming from the county. There's a lot of considerations there. Hey, we know you want to get out of the house, and we know you need a break from the kids. We're even evaluating other programming. Do we get some kids programs up and running at some point using the racquetball courts or the big group exercise? Or we might even, God forbid, put them outside with supervision.
That would be nice, huh? All right, well, you did mention racquetball courts.
a little tight in there sometimes, and you get 4 guys or gals bouncing around in there. So there's some recommendations we've received from the governing board of racquetball. Once again, we're going to have to adhere to some of the social physical distancing guidelines. It's going to we're going to have to wait and see on that.
Okay, that's fair. Well, then let's move to saunas and jacuzzis.
That's a tough one. Prevailing knowledge out there says sauna kills the virus. Don't know that for a fact. I'm not a scientist. But they're recommending, once again, from some of the other states, some of the other groups, that you can't social distance in a sauna. Could be an issue. We don't have a reservation system for the sauna. We could if we had to, but it is a problem. Same thing, jacuzzi. We have received notification from the Shasta County Department of Resource Management that they're asking us to keep our jacuzzis closed for the time being.
All right. So, and some of this might be subject to change once you get final guidelines,
Most
right?
of it may, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about group exercise? What's that going to look like?
Group exercise. Well, once again, we may have some class size limitations. So in anticipating that, there will be no group X the first week. Could change. Lisa here may say, hey, we're ready to go. But we have a temporary class schedule that is not as robust as what you're used to. A lot of that is because we're going to have to go down to one studio, our large studio, and we're going to need some time in between to meet the sanitizing, cleaning protocols. So hence a smaller schedule for now. It's not going to be permanent. We're hoping to build it back up as quickly as we can with maybe even some new and exciting programming.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We talked about the sauna and jacuzzi, but what about the pool?
Good question. That's another tricky one. A lot of municipalities are saying you got to keep your showers and your locker rooms closed. Got to notice here, you have to have people shower before they get in the swimming pool. You see what we're up against to do this correctly? We're going to work through this. We think we can probably work through very quickly, get the showers, get the locker rooms up and running. They're ready now. We have 3 lanes in the pool. If we have to social distance, we eliminate the middle lane as far as our reservation system. So we have answers. It's all ready to go.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Let me see. So we talked about showers and locker rooms, so we don't have to really, we already addressed that. What about amenities? Things like towel service and like the water fountain, stuff like that.
You're going to need to bring your own towel for a lot of obvious reasons. Things like the water fountains and the ice machine will be temporarily out of service. We will offer complimentary small bottles of water. So if you forget your bottle, bring yours from home, filled with your cold water or your beverage of choice. I know some of you people. And be prepared. We're going to try to bridge the gap the best we can and keep you comfortable in that regard. So, but bring your own bottle, bring your own water. We have a backup system.
All right, so I'm looking here. Is there something
else?
Yeah,
I notice when we do get to the point where we have classes, we will eliminate the loaning of our yoga mats. We have some other mats that we do feel we can keep in service, but might be a good time to shop for a new yoga mat if you're sitting at home. Get online or run down to one of the local sporting goods stores, even more importantly, and support them and get you a yoga mat. Wouldn't hurt to get a new outfit just in case you may have gotten a little smaller. That was kind of one of those tongue-in-cheek remarks.
Did that happen for anyone?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Is there anything else that we didn't touch on? I think that we...
We have some changes. We're hoping they're as short as possible. We will inform you what these changes are. We certainly don't expect you to remember what we just told you, but we told you because you need to know and start getting prepared. There are changes. It'll all be in writing on the social media sites, here in the club, and we're always available to answer these questions and clarify our staff, we've had a lot of staff meetings. They have all this documentation. They're getting up to speed. We're going to be doing some really good, thorough walkthroughs with the staff just prior to opening. So we want to all be on the same page, which means we're going to need
members. I know that you guys are thinking and you're wondering what you can do, right, to help us facilitate all these changes and to show your support for the club here. So how can they cooperate with us?
We don't want to shove a bunch of rules down anybody's throat. But we do have some things we need to work together and we need your help on. So what we've done, rather than a rule, is a code of cooperation. Because working together, we're going to get through this much faster and return to what we think is a reasonable normal much sooner. So once again, this will be posted. Hey, it has on here what we're going to do for you in writing. It's very complete. It's got a lot of great information. On the other side, we flip it around, and it's what we're going to ask your help on. So we'll be sharing this with you. Hey, it's not too tough. It's very reasonable, but I think it's important we remind each other. So some of the things that you noticed that you felt were important?
Let's see. Well, one of the things, right, we're going to be asking people to self-regulate their health, right? You know your health better than anyone. And so we're just going to ask that if you're not feeling well, if you've been running a fever.
If you're sick, I'm just going to tell it like it is, stay the hell home.
Just stay home.
Yeah, just stay.
We want you here, but we want you healthy. Anything else?
Well, yeah, it's, be patient with each other too. If you see somebody out on the floor and they're not doing the right thing, I don't want you to be a cop. I know we have a lot of cops here. Come to us, point it out. We'll help smooth and get the cooperation back to the level that we need it to be. So you come to the front desk, come to me. I'll be here a lot. We've got a lot of visible staff that are going to be around the building. Don't be a cop, be a cooperator.
Sounds good, right? Okay. Is there anything else?
We just need a concerned approach. Things are going to happen. It's not going to all work as planned, but there is a plan for it to work. And I think that's the biggest thing. I know you're anxious to get back in here. We will continue to update you as quickly as we learn something. As soon as we get regulations, we'll update those for you, and we'll call a date. We have things staged all around the facility. It's ready to go. I've got a lot of hand sanitizer here.
There is a lot. So we're really hoping, we like the fireside chats, we like keeping you informed, and we're hoping that the next one that we have will be telling you that we're opening the doors. And we hope that's coming really soon. But in the meantime,
Hey, be here
and be well.
Thanks, guys.